Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining me today in this beautiful tropical environment. My name is Tijana, and I will be taking you today through a fluid shoulder and hip opening class. Of course, feel free to use blocks or any other equipment to support you. So, let's start. Let's place the hands in front of our heart, close our eyes, focus on our breathing, and try and find one word intention for yourself for today and for this practice, and try to keep it in mind as you go through it. Then slowly open your eyes and place your hands on your knees. We will do seated cat and cow. So exhaling and bending forward, reaching with the chin to the chest, then inhaling and opening the chest up to the sky. Exhale once more and bend forward. And inhale, opening the chest up. One more time. Exhale completely and try to round your back as much as you can. And then inhale and open the chest again as much as you can. Help yourself with the arms. Use this last exhale and the rounding to transition into a forward fold. So start slowly walking your arms to the front, reaching far away from you and trying to let go of your torso, of your upper body, folding over your legs. Adjust if you need the position a little bit, depending on your ankles and your knees. You might need a little adjustment. Coming back to the center with an inhale, and then we will rotate to the right knee and reach down far away in front of us towards the leg. Feeling a very nice stretch on the left side of the body, maybe even all the way through the spine, reaching to your neck. Coming slowly back up into the center, and then walk your hands to the other side, turn to the left leg, and with an exhale, bend forward. Keep both of your seat bones on the ground. Relax your head. Try to deepen the stretch with the breath, and then walk the hands back to the center. We will twist around now, so left hand reaches the right knee, and we twist around the right shoulder, looking behind us. Exhale and come back to the center, switching sides. Right arm reaches left knee, and twisting around. You may notice the difference between right and left side. Maybe one side is more open than the other. This is absolutely normal. There is always one side that is a little bit more dominant. Coming back to the center, we will open the right leg to the side and bend the left. Stretch the arms out to both sides of the body and then bend towards the right leg, reaching with the arm to the floor. Trying to open your chest towards the sky. You can gaze into your arm that is up and over your head. Try to flex the right foot so you can feel the engagement of that leg. And then with an exhale, come back to the center, rotating towards the right leg and slowly reaching down with our torso towards it. However far you reach, don't stress or pressure yourself to go far and deep. And then with an inhale, come out of this position and place your left arm next to your left hip so you can use the pressure into the floor to bring your hips off of the mat, pressing with the right leg into the ground and coming up into a modification of Wild Thing. Exhale and go down towards the ground. Then inhale and come up again. Try to reach with the chest to the sky. Exhale down. And again, coming up, shifting the hips slightly forward so you feel a nice stretch at the front part of the hips. Exhale down. One last opening. And then coming down. Let's bring right leg in so you can sit on both of the heels. or add a towel or a cushion to adjust the pose. Then interlace the hands behind the back and open the chest to the sky, trying to reach with the hands further towards the ground so you can feel nice chest opening. Coming back to the center, let go of the bind, and let's switch sides. Left leg will stretch out, right leg bends in. We place the arms far away from the body in a T shape and then bend towards the left leg, reaching towards the ground, bending sideways, opening the right side of the body, maybe gazing to the right arm, opening the chest to the sky, and breathing. Gently coming out back to the center, rotating towards the left leg so we can find that forward fold. Easy, without pressure, just relax the body over the leg, however far you reach. Keep on breathing. Keep both sit bones on the ground and then slowly come back into the center. We will go again for our variation of a wild thing. So, opening the body out and then exhaling, bringing the hip down to the heel. Inhale, come up and open the chest. If you want, you can reach behind. Press with the left foot into the ground as you come up. Shift the hips gently forward. And then we will bring in the left leg so we can do again our stretch sitting on the heels. But this time we will bring the right arm up, grabbing our elbow. Try to open the chest. Try to look forward if you can, or just gaze down to the ground, keeping the chin close to the chest if this is too intense. And then let's switch arms. Left arm bends, grabbing the left elbow. This is an intense stretch, so take it easy. Carefully letting go of your left arm. Let's go into a down facing dog. You can pass through all four positions just to find the right alignment and then go into a down dog. As this is the first time we are here in this down dog today, just pedal your feet or shift the weight right and left very gently. You can take a wider stand if you want. Remember to breathe. Come back to the center, bend both knees, and then push yourself forward into a plank. So we just float a few times, bending the legs, shifting yourself into a plank. That is 3. We do 4 in total. And the last one, press with the hands into the ground, engage the whole body. Come into down dog once more. We will now lift one leg, so we find a three-legged dog. Left leg goes up and it bends in the knee. Try to reach with your heel towards your gluteus. Try to square the shoulders so you feel nice stretch. Place the leg back down on the mat and switch sides. Right leg comes up. Heel tries to reach towards your glutes. Placing the leg down again into a down dog, and let's walk towards our hands, coming into a ragdoll. From here, let's try and reach with both of our arms far away in front of us, making our back long and flat. So the body together with the arms is in a slight diagonal, but you try and reach in the space. And then exhale, relax for a short moment. Then swipe the arms over sides and come up into a standing position. Hands are in front of the heart. Find the mountain pose. And then we will try and find a prayer position, but behind our back. So you will have to flip your hands around if you can. If not, you can also use the belt or just grab your hands together and hold them. And then try and open your chest towards the sky, looking upwards. From here, let's bend forward, trying to be parallel with the ground. Then engage your legs and your back and come back into a straight position, standing. Then again, with an exhale, try to bend forward as far as you can. You can also bend the knees to make it easier for yourself. Inhale and come up. And let go carefully. Very nice. Let's go through our sun salutation. So inhale, bring arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back into a down dog. We will stay here for 3 deep and long breaths. Try to send the heels into the floor and then come forward into a plank. Knees, chest and chin down. And reaching into a baby cobra with an inhale. Shift your pelvis back once more into a down dog. Then bend the knees, look forward and step to the front of the mat. Let's inhale and swipe the arms up towards the sky and come up into a standing position. Exhale and place the hands in front of the heart. Let's move on. Inhale, come up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then step back into a down dog. Bending your knees and bringing right foot forward between your hands. Opening the right arm up towards the sky and coming into a twist. Nice opening, trying to reach with the hips down towards the ground. Finding high lunge from here. Inhaling, squaring the hips, engaging the back leg, and then place the right arm on your left leg behind you and try to open your chest to the sky, creating a very small back bend. Letting go, coming back to the center. Exhale, go forward, pressing with the arms next to you and behind. And then shift everything, trying to find a balance on your right leg in a variation of Warrior 3. You can keep your arms on the ground and then bend the knee and try to find the ground with your left leg. From here, anchor the feet into the ground, move your right foot slightly to the right side, and then reach with your arms forward. This will deepen the stretch in the hip. Coming slowly out of the position and finding a down dog, joining the right leg to the left. Then going through the plank into Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then down facing dog. We will switch sides, so now we will bring the left leg forward between our hands and open the left arm up towards the sky, twisting in the torso, sending the hips down as you do this. Squaring the hips. Then exhale and find your high lunge from here. Inhale and come up into a high lunge. Very good. Squaring the shoulders, squaring the hips. Place your left arm to the back leg and then create a small back bend, opening the chest, engaging your abdominals so you don't risk your lower back. Coming up into a high lunge and then exhale, bring torso forward, arms to the back. Placing everything on the ground, walking your left foot slightly out to the edge of the mat and then walk the hands forward, deepening the stretch in the hip flexor. Coming back into the center, sending the leg again to the back side of the mat, finding a down facing dog. Going through our vinyasa, so plank chaturanga, urdhva mukha svanasana, and adho mukha svanasana. Keep on breathing in your down dog. And then let's walk the hands to the feet. You can stay facing the mat as you are. I will just rotate around so you can see better. But we will take a bit wider stand. The feet are parallel. Placing the hands underneath our feet. So try to make the toes and the crease of your wrist meet. And then exhale and pull yourself down and towards the legs. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs, but also in the back, maybe even in the neck, in the calf muscle. And then let go gently and find a squat. Engaging the legs, opening the back and opening the chest, keeping a slight resistance between the elbow and the knee so you keep the pose active. Now we will try and place the right hand on the ground. So maybe place the right shoulder towards very close to the right knee so you can place the hand on the floor, press with it into the ground, and then open your chest around the corner towards the sky. Exhale and come back into the center so you can switch sides. This time left shoulder will meet the left knee. Left hand goes on the ground, the right one opens up and around. Keep your right knee active and engaged so it does not fall into the middle line of your body. Exhaling and coming into the center. Take a moment and breathe here. With the help of your arms, find the ground and sit on your heels. Keep your back straight. And then rest your arms on top of your lap. So the hands are resting against the thighs, palms are facing up. And just focus for a moment on your breath, on your body, on the work you've done. Try to listen. And then if you want, you can stay here or you can tuck the toes so you can feel a nice stretch in the sole of the foot. And we do the same. Just close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Rest your arms on the lap and stretch your toes and the sole of the foot. Coming out of the position through all four, and then sit on your right hip side so we can start our cool down. Both legs are bent, you're sitting on the right hip, right arm reaches up overhead, and then you bend sideways to the left. Cooling down, focusing on the breath. Let's come out and go for a variation of side plank. Engaging the left leg and the right lower arm, bringing the hips up and pressing with the right leg into the floor. Then we go down with an exhale and we switch sides. This time we will be sitting on the left side of the hip, bending both legs, left arm reaches up and over, and we bend to the right side. Enjoy your stretch here. And then come out and find again the variation of side plank, this time on the left arm, trying to elevate our side of the body and the hip as far as we can. Don't let your shoulder reach up towards your ear, keep them down. And then exhale and find the floor once more. And bring both legs straight in front of you. You can keep them a little bit wider open if you want. And then fold forward towards your legs. Relax in this forward fold. Keep on breathing. Let the gravity deepen the stretch for you. Now we will slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra, carefully and slowly come out of the position. Take the time, and then let's find a reclined pigeon stretch, or how it's also called a figure 4 stretch. This means a right ankle will meet the top of left knee, and then we will grab our left leg and gently pull our leg towards the chest, feeling a very nice and deep stretch in the right gluteus. Keep the foot flexed so you protect the knee and the ankle. And then let go and just let the knees fall to the left side so you can come in a nice twist and a nice stretch. Right arm can be cactus shape. You can look into the arm or just stay there as you are. If you want to deepen the stretch a little bit, you can push with the left arm your right knee away from you. And then undo your legs and come back to the center so you can switch sides. So this time for a reclined pigeon, we place a left ankle on top of the right knee and then grab right leg and pull it towards the chest. Remember to flex left foot in order to protect your knee and your ankle, and in order also not to sickle with the foot. Then we will place the right leg down, back on the ground, and let the legs fall to the right side, feeling the stretch and a twist. Left arm is in cactus shape this time. Just relax here and breathe, slowly closing the practice. And if you want to make a little bit more intensity in this stretch and twist, you can push with your right arm your left knee away from you. Remember that one word intention you set at the beginning of the class. And then again, carefully come out of the position. Let's lie flat on the back, bringing the heels towards our sit bones, pressing the hands into the mat and lifting the hips up towards the sky. Inhaling into the stomach, try to really fill up the trunk with air, and then when you exhale, try to empty it completely. Roll down to the mat, bring the knees to the chest and hug your legs, bringing the forehead also towards your knees. Exhaling and releasing the position and transferring into a half happy baby with the right leg. So grabbing your toe or the outer edge of the foot, left leg will belong on the mat, and pull with your right arm your right leg down towards the floor. Let the knee drop as low as possible. Let go. And let's switch sides. We grab our left big toe and pull the leg next to you towards the ground. Right leg is stretched. Release this position as well, and finally find a position for yourself for Shavasana, relaxing everything, letting go, focusing on your breath, and again on your one word intention, how you would like to go through the day, how you would like this day to evolve for yourself, or what do you want to set your intention to? If you would like, you can stay here longer, of course, and then get out of it in your own tempo, or just start moving gently your wrists and your ankles, transitioning back to a seated position on the mat in order to close the practice. So find, if you didn't already, find yourself on the side of the body. And then carefully push with your arms into the mat, into the floor, and come up into a nice, comfortable, and seated position, whichever one works for you. Feel free to choose the one that feels the best. I will pick the cross-legged position, just like we started. You can switch the legs if you want, comparing to the one you had at the beginning of the class. Placing the hands on the knees, palms facing upward, focusing on the breathing, focusing on different sensations in the body after today's practice. It's been in a moderate pace, but still quite intense in a sense of opening the joints and the muscles. So try to feel the difference that is created in the body. Let's place the hands in front of the heart. You can slowly open your eyes. And thank you very much for today's practice. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you on the mat tomorrow again. And in the meantime, if you liked the practice, please subscribe to my channel. Namaste.